Plano, Texas. Just met with a building consultant on this deal. Gotta love those building consultants. And outside adjuster with, or independent adjuster with Vericlaim. And essentially what we have going here is the front of this building had an awning with a mansard metal roof. And so what we have here is all along the edges here, we had mansard metal roof going on there that was damaged and falling down. And it was starting to pull away from the building, from the storefront in the front. And one day there was a 55-mile-an-hour wind event at this address, and that was the straw that broke the camel's back, so to speak. And that one event caused the wall to go ahead and fall and sag down to where it was about to start falling on people when they were coming into the building. And so they filed a claim. The insurance company came out. The adjuster said, well, the problem with that is that it's not covered because it happened because it was due to neglect, and it should have been replaced a long time ago and is old, and it doesn't have anything to do with why the insurance company should have to pay for it. So to confirm that, they brought out an engineer, and the engineer stated and pointed out all the problems with this roof, and which pretty much all the reasons why they wouldn't have to pay for it. Should have been replaced, smooth nails versus shank nails, and blah blah blah, right? So what we did is we brought out an engineer, and the engineer, he basically said, if there was a 55-mile-an-hour wind event, that would have been more than enough to cause damage to this wall that was already in bad shape. Now, the TPO roof that's here was only 3 years old. The wall was ancient, but the TPO roof wrapped up the parapet wall, etc., etc. The rest of that story. But the engineer said that the wind was the straw that broke the camel's back, and that would have been enough to cause the damage. And Mr. Engineer, what then needs to be done? Well, it needs to be replaced, the wall. Okay, great. And then what happens when the wall gets replaced to the roof? What needs to be done with the roof? Well, obviously, the roof would need to be replaced. Wow. That is sort of a big pill to swallow, right? This whole roof has to be replaced, even that lower section over there, because there is a spot over there where the membrane has been exposed. Now, the whole front of this roof was ripped apart 16 feet in. The decking is damaged and warped. There's ISO board underneath that was cracked and destroyed. Checked with the city building department. Of course, they have adopted the 2015 IBC and the 2015 IECC, the International Energy Conservation Code. The whole state of Texas has adopted that. So what we have here is this little problem. Yeah. So once all of that happens, according to the building department, according to the codes, according to everything, this roof actually has to be replaced. And of course, that's a bitter pill to swallow, like I said. The IA did not understand why that was going to be the case. And of course, the building consultant, the IA is still standing down there on the ground. And the building consultant, he didn't know why that would be the case either. But once I've educated the building consultant just now, I believe that he now understands, and I believe that our IA also understands now. And so the next step is to write an estimate for full replacement on this roof. Stay tuned.